Hello, welcome back. Steel Pinnings here once again, and today I have kind of an update. An update video is what I'm going to be doing here on, or even an eventual update, on a few things. First and foremost is my P.O. box. I want to let everyone know I am no longer going to maintain the P.O. box that I had previously listed as a point of address. It's really gotten out of hand. They've raised the prices so damn much, and I literally beforehand I felt it was acceptably worth it, and now they literally want $150 every 6 months to maintain it, and I only get maybe 2 packages every 6 months anyway, so that's just not worth it. And I'm going to use a secondary physical address. That way it doesn't cost me anything, and I still get all my mail. So the address to send anything to me will no longer be the P.O. box. It will be listed at the end of every video. And moving on from there, back to a better point. We saw what we done to the Medeco padlock and managed to do to the core. Yikes, right? That is a huge gaping hole. And we can keep it in focus, and you can see it gets into the chambers as well, and it gets into 3 of them here, because I went a little bit lower than, or deeper than I'd like to have, but nonetheless I am going to cut away and I'm gonna see what I can do to it. But first and foremost is I have this particular core. I'm going to pan on down here. I have this particular core, which is another good one. I could use it as a replacement again if I ever come across another one. But that I have 2 keys for it. I had 2 keys for it, and works that one beautifully, of course, made for it. But if you look here, it's real similar to this key, just slightly off, not much at all. So I took the second key and I filed it and worked it, and I don't think it looks too bad either, but now it fits the keyway. So that's first things first. You had to have a key to make it work, and it's a bit tight because of the pin's not wanting to lift, and I cut a different bitting into it already, so we're going to try and pin it up to that bitting. Alright, put this one back with the good one. That one will stay there. Now, I'll cut away and see what I can come up with on this one. I'm thinking I have some resin, hard resin, kind of like for fiberglass work. Now, it's not as hard as hardened steel, but it's something. And I'm thinking I can manage to do something here. So I'm going to cut away, and I'll be back. Okay, I am back, and I brought in my rubbing buff here. I don't know if I could see it or not. Rubbing buff. Come on. Friggin' camera. I don't know why it's wanting to do. Anyway, this is called Rub and Buff. It is a wax metallic finish leafing. Liquid leaf is what it boils down. What the? Come on already. Oh, well, crap. I might have to turn off the... I don't know. Anyway, it's a liquid leafing. And we'll put a little on here. And why am I doing this? Well, let me show you. This is the back side of that pretty... Good God, this thing's pissing me off, man. I want to block you for a second. Okay. You're going to focus now, or you're just going to... Is that better? Can you focus? There. Son of a... And you can see here that I started it, but I think it looks pretty good. And this is... It's kind of clear, and I'm going to leaf it now. Just to make it look metal again, because we know it's kind of a fiberglass and it's not really a metal. But I want it to be more of an appearance sake that does not look like metal. I mean plastic or resin, hard resin. Plastic. Just if I can turn on better light again. Yeah, alright. So I think it looks pretty darn good. And I've got it pinned up to this key. Moment of truth, right? Yes. I reconditioned it, reconstructed it, and it is a functional working lock once again. Yeah, it had a hole the size of that drill bit down there, right over here, that went inside. How I guess I should have filmed it all, but I just took an old bit here, as you can tell. It fits down in a Medeco hole perfectly. So you stick that down the hole, and I did it in 1, 2, 3 of them, once I cleared them, and then filled it with the resin, and let it harden, sanded it smooth, dug in the hole with a Dremel, and went to recap it, but I didn't have another top piece, so it wound up getting bent a little right there, so I filled that with a little resin too, and then I bronze leafed it, gold leafed it, whatever you want to call it, leafed it, and you know, honestly, if you'd have taken a drill bit and drilled it right there, like we did, you get it out. Didn't hold up much at all. So with resin there and not knowing about it, if you were to drill it, it's still going to be easy. So, like I showed you on the other video, I have a few of these little hardened steel inserts. And I took one and put it in right here. It goes from there to here, right across that hole. Something told me, make it even better. So I tried and came up with putting a hardened insert in it. So it's actually stronger than being the brass with the resin and with a working key. I had to share that lock is no longer SOL, dead, watched it die. We watched it come back now. It is working. I had to share that simply because I did have a few guys come forward and you know, state that, you know, it broke their hearts, or that's just wrong, or Lock Mania. I have to respect anyone's outlook on it all, but his especially. He brought up great points, and I have to respect that he's vowed never to destroy a lock like that. They're just, it's too majestic to him, I suppose. It was for me as well. So that's why I had to see if I could make this one a good lock again. And I had also done it with this one. I had this older body that was all torn up. Come on. As you can see there. And I took the key and zero-bitted, if you will. Medeco lock, there you go. All of the pins down inside there are all center cut, smallest length. I had to cut off the back of it because the cord didn't quite fit all, you know, little things. But it does work, and I cleaned it up. And of course you could repin it to deeper depths, put some deeper cuts in there, throw some angles, and still have a working one. So, there's another one that I saved, or kind of saved. Alright guys, I won't ramble on anymore. A little update on the Medeco. Y'all have a great day. Y'all please stay safe and always stay legit. If you like this video and like what I do here, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, till we meet again, peace.